Hello students, let's see the similarity of triangle in the chapter number 6 triangles. On your page number 123, two triangles are similar if first their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion. Two triangles are similar if first their corresponding angles are equal and second their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or proportion. It is condition for similar triangles. In next paragraph given that if corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, then they are known as equiangular triangles. Keep in mind, if corresponding angles of two triangles are equal, then they are known as equiangular triangles. A famous Greek mathematician Thales gave an important truth relating to two equiangular triangles, which is as follows. A famous Greek mathematician Thales gave in important truth relating to two equiangular triangles, which is as follows. The ratio of any two corresponding sides in two equiangular triangles is always the same. Let's see one example for a similar triangles. Here in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, the sides are given. Here angle A is equals to angle P is equals to 50 degree, angle B is equals to angle Q is equals to 70 degree, angle C is equals to angle R is equals to 60 degree, and the ratio AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to AC upon PR. Ratio of the all sides are equal, which is 1 upon 2. Here no need to prove the ratios. Here in both triangles corresponding angles are equal and ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So they are similar triangles. The both triangles are the similar triangles. Now we see Theorem 6.1. The Theorem 6.1 with proof. On your page number 124, it is an important theorem that keep in mind. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle, the statement is here. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. This theorem 6.1 is also called basic proportionality theorem or also called Thales theorem. In examination, the question is like that: state and prove Thales theorem. Then you have to write the statement given in our textbook, or state and prove basic proportionality theorem, or prove that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct point, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. The first of all we have to draw one figure for that. One triangle ABC a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle. Suppose line DE is parallel to BC, which intersect other two sides AB and AC at distinct point D and E. Then what we need to prove? That the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. AD and BD, AE and EC, the other two sides divided into two parts. That's why AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC. Now as we know in standard 9, the theorems are also we was learn in standard 9. Theorem has the four parts. One is given, second is to prove, third is figure, and fourth is the proof of theorem. The first of all we have to write given. In your textbook, the first statement, it is called a given. Given a triangle ABC in which line parallel to side BC intersects other two sides AB and AC, intersect other two sides AB and AC at D and E respectively. Now to prove, we need to prove that AD upon DB or BD, AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. Now we go through proof of the theorem. For that, first of all, we need to join B to E and C to D. Then draw the perpendiculars B to E and C to D. Join BE and CD. Then draw DM perpendicular to AC and EN perpendicular to AB. It is the first step of proof. Now we want to find the areas of four triangles. First of all, take ADE, in which EN is the altitude and AD is a base. Area of AD, you can also write simply AD. Area of ADE is written as area of ADE or simply ADE is also true. In your textbook, area of ADE is given, but it is also true in form of simply ADE. ADE is equals to 1/2 into base AD into height EN. Second, triangle is a BDE is equals to 1/2 into base BD and the height is EN. The two triangles are completed. Now similarly, take the triangles in left hand side. Again ADE is equals to 1/2 into base AE into height DM, means the altitude, and second is CDE 1/2 into base CE or EC into height DM. The areas of four triangles are similar, same in textbook, but here the area like that not written, simply ADE is written. Now we want to take the ratios of the areas. Therefore, ADE upon BDE is equals to 1/2 into AD into EN upon 1/2 into BD into EN. Now 1/2 and EN cut, remaining AD upon BD. The AD upon BD is the left hand side of to prove. Also, take the ratio of ADE and CDE is equals to 1/2 into AE into DM upon 1/2 into EC upon DM. Half and DM cut, remaining AE upon EC. It is our result number 1 and it is our result number 2. Now see the figures. The triangle BDE and the triangle CDE are on the same base DE and between the two parallel lines DE and BC. Here triangle BDE and triangle CDE are on the same base DE and between same parallels or same parallel lines DE and BC. Therefore, as we know from the standard 9, when the two triangles are on the same base and between the two parallel lines, their areas are equal. Therefore, the area of BDE is equals to the area of triangle CDE. It is our result number 3. From the result number 3, area of triangle BDE and area of triangle CDE both are equal. Numerator to both are equal, but denominator also are equal, means the left hand sides are equal, so that the right hand sides are also equal. So that from 1, 2 and 3, from 1, 2 and 3, AD upon BD is equals to AE upon EC. How it comes? Replace BDE or take it BDE as it is. ADE upon BDE is equals to AD upon BD. Now we replace CDE with BDE. ADE upon BDE. We replace CDE with BDE. AE upon EC. Here the left hand sides are equal, so that the right hand are also equal. That's why AD upon BD and AE upon EC are equal. And his theorem is proved, hence proved. Theorem 6.1 with proof is important. The activity 3 is not so important. Now we go through our theorem 6.2. Theorem 6.2, accept without proof. If a line divided any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. If a line is drawn, a line divided any two sides of triangle in the same ratio. Let us take triangle ABC. Line L divided AB and AC in the same ratio, means the AD upon DB and AE upon EC are equal, then the line is parallel to the third side. Line L is parallel to BC. Here line L divided AB and AC in same ratio, that is AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. Therefore, L is parallel to BC, means that DE is parallel to BC. It is also used in some like riders in our exercise as well as the examples. Here the basic theory regarding the similarity of triangles is completed, but keep in mind the theorem 6.1 is the most important theorem. How to taken in examination, as we know, state and prove Thales theorem, You can also learn the statement and write the statement first, then given, then prove, then the figure and the proof of the theorem. The proof is your neat and clean. The name will be changed in examination. Let's see the another example. First example, not another example. Example 1 in your textbook, page number 126. Example 1, see the question first. Whenever you see your e-learning session, take your textbook with yourself. If a line intersects side AB and AC of triangle ABC and D and E respectively and is parallel to BC, prove that AD upon AB is equals to AE upon AC. Note hope that the figure is given in examination. We need to try ourselves to draw a figure. A line intersects side AB and AC of triangle ABC. The first of all, triangle ABC is drawn. A, B, C. One line intersect AB and AC at D and E. D and E. Is parallel to BC. Given that, given a triangle ABC in which line intersects AB and AC at D and E respectively, DE is parallel to BC. We need to prove that AD upon AB is equals to AE upon AC. The first of all, we know that D is parallel to BC, so that in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Therefore, by using Thales theorem, by using basic proportionality theorem, by using theorem 6.1, we know AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC because of theorem 6.1. We want AD and AE in a numerator, AD and AE, so that we take reciprocal. BD upon AD is equals to EC upon AE. DB plus AD gives AB and AE plus EC gives AC. We have to add 1 to left hand side and right hand side. DB upon AD plus 1 is equals to EC upon AE plus 1. If we add directly to AD upon DB plus 1, AE upon EC plus 1, it is not AD upon AB and AE upon AC. It is DB upon AB and the EC upon AC. We don't like that. AD upon AB and is equals to AE upon EC is our proof. Now take the LCM. That's why DB plus AD upon AD is equals to EC plus AE upon AE. Now see the figure. DB plus AD gives us AB upon AD is equals to EC plus AE gives AC upon AE. Now in our proof, the reciprocal of AB upon AD and AC upon AE comes. That's why we have to take reciprocal it. AD upon AB is equals to AC upon AE is proved. Hence proved. Now see the example number 2 here. ABCD is trapezium with AB parallel to DC. E and F are points on non-parallel sides AD and BC respectively, such that EF is parallel to AB. Show that AE upon ED is equals to BF upon FC. One trapezium is given. Trapezium is A, B, C, D, in which AB is parallel to CD. Given a trapezium, ABCD, in which AB is parallel to DC. E and F are points on non-parallel sides. E is on AD and F is on BC. E and F are 2 points on non-parallel sides AD and BC respectively, such that EF is parallel to AB, such that EF is parallel to AB. We need to join E to F, and EF is parallel to AB. If EF is parallel to AB, so that EF is parallel to AB is parallel to CD also. Now show that, means we want to prove that, we need to prove that AE upon ED is equals to BF upon FC. Nothing to do that. Here we are using the theorem 6.1. Join A to C which intersect EF at point G. Join AC which intersect EF at G. For using theorem 6.1, we need triangle in which one line is parallel to the another one. Take the triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, EG is parallel to DC because of EF is parallel to DC or CD. Therefore, by using theorem 6.1, we can write that here AE upon ED is equals to AG upon GC. Theorem 6.1, because of it is our result number 1. Now take the another triangle in which the BF and FC comes. BF and FC in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, GF is parallel to AB because of EF is parallel to AB. Therefore, the BF upon FC, BF upon FC in triangle ABC, AG upon GC, because of theorem 6.1, and it is our result number 2. Now see the result number 1 and the result number 2. The right hand side are equal, then the left hand also equal. From 1 and 2, AE upon ED is equals to BF upon FC. Hence proved. Here the example number 1 and the example number 2 is completed. Whenever we meet in next session, we discuss our example number 3.